You know, when people just casually mention a perfume in your comments, not even recommending it, just talking about it. And something, the way they describe it, makes you go and purchase them. Over the past few months, that's happened to me many times. I've got here 6 perfumes, and today we are going through every single one, the loves, the surprises, and the one that went straight to a friend. So let's get into it. Now, here's the thing. I didn't put out a call for recommendations. I didn't ask what should I try next. This was way more organic than that. I'd just be reading through comments on a video and someone would mention a fragrance, not even pushing it on to me, just talking about it with so much love that I couldn't stop thinking about it. And after seeing the same names come up again and again, hearing just one person describe something in a way that really resonated, I caved. I ordered them. No sampling, no testing, just, some trust and good vibes. Let's start with a fragrance that wasn't hyped at all. It wasn't trending. Nobody was making dedicated videos about it. It was simply recommended to me by one really nice subscriber. You know who you are in the comments. Just a single mention, and something about the way they described it stuck with me. So I said, you know what? Let me give it a shot. So this is Lumiere the Issey from Issey Miyake. It is a 2026 release, and I have to say it's mainly an orange blossom and neroli fragrance. Very easy to wear, lightweight. It doesn't go heavy on the florals at all. There is nothing that really would weigh it down. It is not sharp, it is just pretty. I mean, really, really pretty. If I had to compare it to something, it sits in that Prada Paradox DNA, and it's also slightly reminiscent, for example, of Athenaeis from Parfums de Marly. That same clean, feminine, easy reach energy. It's a safe blind buy type of a fragrance, mainly for everyday wear, spring and summer. But here is when it loses some points for me. It's quite fleeting on me. I think it also doesn't like the level of humidity here where I live, because I get maybe 2-3 hours before it becomes a whisper. Does it have a beautiful scent? Yes. Safe blind buy? Absolutely. Performance? I'd say this is one where you definitely want to test it on your own skin before committing. But to that one subscriber who mentioned it, thank you. It was worth the curiosity. Okay. Next up, we have Peach Macaron from Theodoros Kalotinis. And I have to say, this is the one of the biggest loves in this entire lineup. Multiple people mentioned this one in the comments, and they were just so right. Oh my god. Where was I living? Living under a rock? I should have tried this so much earlier. Now, Theodoros Kalotinis is known for creating those photorealistic gourmand fragrances, and Peach Macaron absolutely delivers on that. But here is the thing. It's less of a macaron and more of a peach yogurt drink, at least for me. Here in Europe, where I live, we have a yogurt drink called Belle, and it smells exactly like that. It has this yogurt-like quality mixed in with fresh, juicy peach. It's creamy, it's sweet, but it's not heavy. It's playful, it's fun. It makes me happy every time I spray it. And that's kind of the best compliment you can give a fragrance, right? It just makes you smile, and I'm just in love with this fragrance. Spring and summer days, yeah, this is an instant mood lifter. If you're into gourmands but find some of them too thick or cloying, Peach Macaron might be exactly what you're missing. Alright, moving into something a little different. It's Butterfly from Hanae Mori. Now, this was another one that kept appearing in the comments. And I was genuinely curious because Hanae Mori is a house I have never heard before. This is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. Let's start with that. It opens up with strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. You know, this soft, jammy opening that's sweet, but not too candy-like at all. And then it has this soft berry undertone that stays in the background and just melts into the ylang ylang and sandalwood base. It's tropical without being beachy or sunscreeny. It's more grown up, maybe a bit mature, but in a really elegant way. I clearly remember the first time I wore this and I kept catching whiffs of myself and thinking, what is that? It's the kind of fragrance that makes you do the double take. You want to spray it. Absolutely delicious and captivating. So if you love fruity florals that don't scream teenager, Butterfly is the one to check out. And honestly, for what it costs, it punches way above its weight. So far, we had 2 big hits out of 3. It's not bad, right? Well, don't get too comfortable because the next one, yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, here it is. Belle Soleil Cristal from Lancôme. And I'm just gonna say this was a flop for me. And I'm very sorry about it. Let's start with this. I'm not a Belle girl. I simply don't like the DNA. I was like, okay, eventually I warmed up to Vanilla Nude, so maybe I will enjoy Soleil Cristal as well. Maybe the coconut and the vanilla would soften the original DNA enough for me. Well, it didn't. A lot of people describe this as having a beautiful vanilla and coconut in it. And I can see why on paper it sounds lovely. But on my skin, something about that coconut and vanilla mix screeches my throat. Exactly like, guess what? Exactly like vanilla powder. It has that same sharp, almost abrasive quality that just doesn't work with my chemistry, with my body. I'm bummed about this one, honestly. I wanted to like it because so many of you said it was gorgeous, but I just couldn't do it. So this one has already gone to perfume jail and then to a friend, and she loves it. Okay, so let's move to the next one, which is Midnight Sun from Jil Sander. And this is the newest addition to my collection. And I blind bought this, of course. I was not able to find it anywhere to test it. So, yeah. And eventually the notes sold it to me. It has blueberries, jasmine, and vanilla. So, what can go wrong? And you know what? Nothing. It is just a great one. It is fruity, floral, with a sweet vanilla base, and it's genuinely right up my alley. I will say it's a bit heavy for the heat. This is not your scorching July afternoon fragrance. But for late summer evenings, when the sun is going down and there is a little breeze, it's gonna be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful late summer perfume. So thank you very much for the recommendation on this. It's definitely staying in my collection and I'm really curious to see how it will perform once the weather cools down a bit. I think the vanilla come through even more. And finally, Forbidden Bloom from Mabelle. Now, this was a recommendation from Claire, who has also a channel, and I know that you all must know her. If not, just run and check out her channel. So she has incredible taste, and when she mentioned about this one in one of her videos, I immediately ordered the travel size. And my god, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful peachy tropical perfume. The notes include peach, which is one of my favorite notes, with frangipani, gardenia, with a musky woody base. And it is just beautiful. It has that same fruity yellow floral quality that Butterfly has too. So if you like the sound of that one, Forbidden Bloom is in a similar family, but a bit more tropical, a bit more lush. The frangipani does get a bit heavy, but I don't find it really indolic, which can sometimes happen with these florals. And here is the most interesting thing about this. It has this weird texture. It's thick and creamy, but musky at the same time. And it sounds like a contradiction, but when you smell it, you will know exactly what I mean. It is just such a great perfume, so thanks, Claire. And if you are a peach lover, like me, it is an absolutely beautiful perfume, absolutely something to sample. So, I guess this was it. Now I want to know, have you tried any of these? Were your experiences totally different from mine? Drop it in the comments. I love reading your takes. Even when we disagree, that's what makes the Fragcom so fun. And if there is a fragrance you keep mentioning in the comments that I haven't tried yet, keep talking about it because I'm clearly listening. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, just keep on smelling good and feeling good, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.